Welcome back to Swoley Cannoli, where we're all about playing games and getting gains. On today's episode of Joystick Judgment, we're talking about Viewfinder, developed by Sad Owl Studios, released in 2023. We're going to rate this game on a scale of 1 through 10, based on the music, story, visuals, gameplay, and length, where each area can score a maximum of 2 points. So let's jump right into it with the music first. Now, I want you to close your eyes, take a listen, and tell me what you see. I see a young explorer with superpowers in a distant world, bending reality around them in a way to search for long-forgotten knowledge that may save the apocalyptic homeworld that they come from. And that's pretty much what you get with Viewfinder. The music here is very chill. Actually, chill might be an understatement. I love how this soundtrack can't choose between mentally putting me inside a jazz club or ascending me to the heavens, which is appropriate because you'll be journeying amongst the clouds on floating sky islands. And this might not make sense to most of you, but some of the tracks here sound the way that dreams feel. The sound design is beautiful as well. The nostalgic tape rewinding noise when using the reversing time feature, the distant songs of chirping birds, and the satisfying sound of each teleporter switching on when you finally solve a difficult level. I enjoyed the voice acting here too. Your companion Jesse has the same sincere enthusiasm you'd find from an archaeologist who just made the discovery of the century. I'm going to give this section a 2 out of 2. Onto the story. I'll keep this part brief because I don't want to spoil the plot, especially since this game is on the shorter side. You'll be guided by the comforting voice of your friend Jesse while solving puzzles in the sky, and you'll get to enjoy the company of a cat named Kate who likes to show up from time to time. I loved consuming chunks of lore through the record players with audio logs, which this world's creators left behind from a much different time period. You'll slowly unravel the purpose of this world and learn about the lives of those who constructed it. I feel the story is especially relevant and relatable in our society today, and acts as a warning to the human race of what happens when you don't respect the concept of balance. I'm going to give this section a 1.5 out of 2. Onto the visuals. Do your eyes have a sweet tooth? Because if so, you are in luck, because this game is non-stop eye candy. The meditative floating islands amongst the billowing clouds, the cozy furnishings that make each of these vistas look like a perfect spot to do some yoga or journaling. I just want to sit on one of these beanbag chairs, put on one of my favorite vinyl records, and sip on some chai. I think it's important to have calming environments like this, especially in games that can have really tough puzzles, so it gives you a moment to take in the view and just breathe. It's hard to feel frustrated in a space like this. I like stumbling across all the different personal items that belong to these voices of the past. It made each area feel very lived in. And I love how the photographs that you find to walk into don't stick to just one art style, but instead keep on surprising you. I'm going to give this section a 2 out of 2. Onto the gameplay. When I first seen the trailer and understood the pitch for this game, I knew this was going to blow me away. What do you mean I can just take a Polaroid pic, hold it out in front of me, and I just spawned a new landscape? Like instantly, no loading screens? Like, huh? I know video games can feel like magic a lot of times, but like, how did the devs accomplish this mechanic on a technical level? I'm bamboozled, bambeezled even. Using your perspective to warp the world around you is mind-blowing, and even when you do make a mistake, you have another superpower of rewinding time to fix it. Turning a photograph of a building sideways to create a bridge to solve a platforming problem? Pure genius. You'll mostly be going from puzzle to puzzle as they get progressively more difficult, slowly unraveling some dark secrets along the way. This is an experience I can't recommend enough. I'm going to give this section a 2 out of 2. Onto the length. I really wish this game was longer. I'm not saying it was painfully short, but this Polaroid mechanic is way too cool to only last a few hours. But the time I did spend with it, I enjoyed every second. I will get more hours out of this though, because I'm definitely going to be going back and replaying this a few times, because I feel like watching photographs come alive like this will never get old for me. I'm really hoping for a sequel or for other games in the future to take inspiration from this for similar game mechanics. To all the game devs out there, please give me more titles like this to play. This game probably took me around 7 hours to beat, so I'm going to give this section a 1 out of 2. 3 games I would say are similar to Viewfinder would be Superliminal, Maquette, and The Witness. So to wrap this up, Viewfinder is a revolutionary puzzle game that has a very unique central mechanic, matches that lo-fi girl aesthetic, boasts an interesting story, and meditative tunes. If you want your mind blown while receiving tons of creative inspiration, this is the game for you. I'm giving this title an 8.5 out of 10. If you want to try Viewfinder for yourself, it's available on many platforms, but usually goes on sale on Steam for around $10. I want to thank you for tuning in today. Like the video and subscribe if you want to see more game reviews, and to those that have played this game, did you hate it? Did you love it? Comment below what exercise you did today and let me know which game I should review next. This is your host, Zach, signing off.